One day, you wake up and realize something painful. Nobody is coming. Not your friends. Not motivation. Not luck. Not some perfect opportunity. Nobody is coming to save your life. And for a moment, that realization feels heavy. Because deep inside, most people are waiting. Waiting for life to become easier. Waiting to finally feel confident. Waiting for support. Waiting for the right time. But years pass like that, and nothing changes. You know what's scary? Not failure. Not hard work. Not rejection. The scariest thing is waking up years later and realizing you never truly lived. Same habits, same excuses, same dreams sitting untouched inside your mind. That is the real nightmare, and most people never notice it happening because average lives are built slowly, one delayed decision at a time. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. Next month becomes another year wasted. And suddenly, your life becomes a collection of unfinished goals. Not because you weren't talented, not because you lacked potential, but because you kept waiting. Waiting to feel ready, waiting to feel motivated, waiting for confidence to magically appear. But confidence does not come before action. It comes after. That's what nobody tells you. The people you admire, they were scared too. They doubted themselves too. They just moved anyway, while everyone else stayed frozen. And that small decision changed everything. Some people are addicted to motivation. They watch videos, read quotes, dream about success, but never move. Because motivation feels good, without requiring change. Real growth feels different. Real growth feels uncomfortable. It feels lonely. It feels uncertain. There will be mornings where you wake up tired. Days where your mind tells you, skip today, rest a little longer. You're not good enough. And in those moments, your future is being decided. Because winners and losers often feel the same emotions. The difference is simple. One person stops. The other keeps going despite how they feel. That is where lives begin to separate. Look around carefully. There are people right now building their future while afraid, creating content while doubting themselves, starting businesses while broke, studying while exhausted, training while insecure. They are not fearless. They are disciplined. And discipline is powerful because it keeps moving even when emotions disappear. Most people think successful people are special, but often, they simply became tired of staying the same, tired of wasting potential, tired of watching life pass by. So they made one painful decision: to stop running from discomfort. Because comfort is dangerous. Comfort slowly destroys dreams without making noise. Comfort tells you, you can start tomorrow. Comfort tells you, one more hour won't hurt. Comfort turns distraction into a lifestyle. And slowly, days disappear, then months, then years, until one day you look at your life and wonder where all the time went. That is how people lose themselves, not in one dramatic moment, but quietly, little by little, less effort, less belief, less discipline, until the person in the mirror feels unfamiliar. And the painful part? Deep inside, you know you were meant for more. You know there's another version of yourself waiting to exist. But that version requires sacrifice. Nobody talks enough about how lonely growth can feel. At first, nobody supports your vision. People doubt you, laugh at your ideas, ignore your effort. Sometimes, even the people closest to you fail to understand your dreams. So you begin fighting silent battles nobody sees. Working quietly, failing quietly, learning quietly, crying quietly. And still, you continue. Because eventually something changes inside you. You stop needing applause. You stop needing permission. You stop waiting for someone to believe in you first. And that is where real power begins. Because once you truly accept that nobody is coming, you become responsible for everything. Your future, your habits, your discipline, your growth. And strangely, That realization becomes freedom. Now your life is no longer controlled by luck, or opinions, or perfect timing. Now it depends on your decisions, daily decisions, the small actions nobody celebrates. Waking up early, staying focused, continuing when nobody is watching. That is how powerful people are built, not through motivation, but through consistency during hard days. That is the difference between people who dream and people who transform their lives. So listen carefully. You do not need to become perfect overnight. You do not need all the answers right now. You just need to stop abandoning yourself. Stop breaking promises to your future. Stop treating your dreams like temporary thoughts. Because your life is being shaped every single day. Every habit matters. Every excuse matters. Every decision matters. And one day, you will either thank yourself for starting or regret waiting so long. So yes, nobody is coming. And maybe that truth hurts at first, but it also means something beautiful. It means the power has always been yours. You were never waiting for another person. You were waiting for yourself. And the moment you finally decide to move, your life begins to change. Not next year, not someday, right now.